Hello guys, welcome to big meeting at my mum's today. I've been down to graveyards. Happy Father's Day to those tuning in. We're swinging home to get a punt, and then we're going over to my sister for something. It's the idea. Yeah, the idea is pumping up a swimming pool using a pump and air mattress. I'm like, I don't have one. And I'm like, he does have one. And the way how I have one is when I got my air mattress church weekend away, I got the pump at the same time. So I do know that I have the thing that makes me silly. So, yeah, I have on the road right now. And for those tuning in, welcome along. Might not be focusing too much on the chat, but I am describing what's going on. The thunderbugs are about, as in the whatever you call them, are in the little black things that come landing on you when you're out in the sun. They're all about. Hence why I'm just rolling via the road if that's possible. And because I've been graveyards and everything, I know that I've done my Father's Day stuff. My only other father is my Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, who I saw at church first. And then from church, I was like, next up is the graveyards. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. Hopefully everyone is doing good today. Literally just on my bicycle, riding off home to grab a pump and then go to my sister, the pump. I definitely need my brakes now at some point. a bit of work this morning for a chat. Went to do another job after that, but then um, with that one, the store told me that another line had already taken the order, and I'm like, wow. So I then had to contact the line support over that. Apart from which, everything else seems to roll nicely. And welcome along, you know, the chat. This is GoosePlays20, where I play games and do outdoor content. I mean, I play games inside, but I also do IRL content, like delivery now. Cycling, biking, and I'm not really a fan of him. I only saw some of his content. Do you like London? Have you ever seen Cambridge Delivered? Cambridge basically inspired me to finish what I needed to start, or to finish what I started. And that I'm able to deliver people food myself. But Cambridge Delivered was the guy who I watched, and I've actually featured in a video of his, but in a live stream of his, um, where he had this like black box that he needed fixing. Haven't checked out London Eats. Sheffield, I think there's a Sheffield guy that I've watched a few videos of, and I've learned a few tips from the Sheffield guy about making the most of the time on these delivery apps. But yeah, main goal right now is heading home to grab the thing that I need to grab, and then going over to my sister's with the pump for the pool. So pretty much a nice chilled afternoon. Not sure when I'm going to get my bike actually sorted yet. My ideal plan would have been next week, but next week I've got Monday and Wednesday at college, so I may as well do some Ubering on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday sort of thing. But then with Tuesday being Bible week, I'm thinking get the bike in at the weekend, and then from the weekend, after that's been gone, then I can consider. I mean, I was thinking, yeah, my thinking is after Wednesday, I'll get my bike into the bike shop after then. But in that way, the brakes haven't properly sorted for the week after, when I could then push more hours. See, I got to push at least 12 hours a week. Now, with the fact that I'm out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday evening, which is Tuesday evening for Bible group, I thought the best way to work things out is not push as many hours on the weekday, because I can push out more hours the week after when my bike comes out of the bike shop. And yes, I can see people have said hi. I'm just focusing on other things as well as the chat. Right, I'm gonna get into position. I am cycling. Yeah, thing is, I could put the IRL content on a different channel, but why bother putting the IRL content on a different channel when I may as well use the one main channel for everything? Because otherwise there's Goose Gaming, Goose Audits, Goose Cycles, etc. Just keep it all on one channel and work out what the main content will be. It's obviously, as someone who does a lot of gaming, setting out for is actually good for me rather than being stuck inside a lot with the games. But then at the same time, I also see the fact that some days are just too hot or too cold or whatever. And then at that point, I'm like, don't really want to go out. So the best way to work things is go out when I can, which is pretty much more of the time than I have been. And then be in if it's too hot to do anything, and just sit in front of the fan or whatever and do more of these like talking live streams to talk about plans of what's coming up, etc. Because right now there's nothing else coming up that I can think of. But yeah, really nice and chill. If signal drops or anything, then it'll probably just be the thing changing from data to Wi-Fi and then Wi-Fi back to data. I'll come up here. Right. Catch you in a few.